Hi guys, it's Kelly again from Kelly's Little Ones Nursery and More. I'm here to do another video for you that I've had in mind, and these are my memories of Duke, and this is Duke. I don't know if you can see that. Um, this is Duke. He is no longer alive. His birthday is February 9th of 2000, and he died in 2014, I think, I believe, or 13. 2013 or 14. I'm not sure. But this is Duke. He was originally Cindy's dad, Dennis's dog. They got him when he was a puppy. Um, my memories of him are when he was younger. He definitely when Cindy and I would go downstairs, he would come with us, and so would her dog, her dog Munchkin, which also a little bit about Munchkin, and Cindy can tell you a little bit more about him. His nickname was Monkey. They called him Monkey. And he was also supposed to be originally her dad's dog, but he got attached to her. But I'll let her tell you a little bit more about him because this is about Duke. Duke got a nickname for him. His nickname was, sorry guys, if you can see that. There we go. His nickname was Duke of Trouble. I'm not sure. Um, um, her dad still has a photo of him in his room throughout his life, even before he died. There's a picture of him that's from the dog training club, Spokane Dog Training Club, because think, I believe he may have been a part of that. And they named him Duke of Trouble. But he was a Keeshond. He's about medium size, lots of hair, and he was originally supposed to be Dennis's dog, but he I don't know. Even though, and back then, me and my family, my mom and Dick lived closer to where Cindy and her family lived, where I could walk easier. We live just a little bit farther now, so like I was going over there like either every day and then whatnot. And so Duke got attached to me um really quickly when I would spend the night uh over at her house on the weekends. Not every weekend, but a lot of the weekends if I would spend the night, he would actually come sleep downstairs with me, and then I think Munchkin did too. I believe Munchkin did too. Munchkin slept on Cindy's bed, and Duke would sleep with me on my bed. Like I would make sure I got into the bed first, and he would sleep on the outside. And as soon as I was under the covers, all settled in, I'd be like, Duke, come on, you can come up now, buddy. And he would come up and he would just lay down, and I kid you not, you guys, he stretched out like it was nobody's business. And then I'd watch TV until I fell asleep, and we'd fall asleep next to each other. And back then, before my kidney disease got a little worse to where I didn't have to urinate. When I still had to urinate more, and I would get up in the middle of the night, and I'd be like, and I'd nudge Duke. I'm like, come on, buddy, you gotta move, because he was on the he slept on the outside, right? And I slept on the inside by the wall. And I'm like, Duke, you gotta move. Duke, you gotta move. Duke, Duke. And then, I kid you not, you guys, Duke was a sound sleeper. Duke was a sound sleeper. Literally, I had to shake him. And when I couldn't get him to wake up, I'd have to put my ear to his snout, or his nose. Snout. Snout. He's a dog. Um, I'd put my ear to his nose just to make sure he was breathing, and I had to kind of nudge him just a little bit harder. Then he'd get up, he'd wake up, and I'm like, buddy, sit up, sit up, sit up. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't wake Cindy because once she's asleep and her hearing aids are out, once she's asleep, she's fully asleep for the most part. And so he'd sit up and he'd wait, and I'd climb out of bed, go upstairs, go to the bathroom, and come back downstairs. Well, once he's seen me, he wouldn't even follow me upstairs. Once he's seen me, he would once I came back down and turned the corner and go straight for my bed, he would be sitting up on the bed, just sitting there, waiting for me, just in that same spot. And I'd climb back into bed. And once I was settled again, he would just lie there and just stretch back out, and we'd fall back to sleep together until we woke up the next morning and got ready for the day. And he definitely, as all Cindy's dogs are, they're definitely spoiled rotten. This is actually supposed to be a Christmas ornament that I keep on my Christmas tree all year round. And as you can see, it says spoiled rotten. Cindy put a picture of Duke in here for me one year and gave it to me, I think, for Christmas. So this is supposed to be an ornament. It does have a dog paw, a little present, and a dog bone. And above it says spoiled rotten with a picture of Duke in it. And I don't know how Duke got attached to me because I wasn't over there every day. But back then, when we lived a little closer, I was there either every day, or down the line it became every other day. Now it's only once a week. But Duke was supposed to be, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record. Duke was supposed to be her dad's dog, and sometime down the line, I don't know how, but he got attached to me. I think he was probably still attached to Cindy too, because she did everything for the dogs, let them outside, feed them, and she still does that to this day. Like with Petra, and this is going off topic for a minute. Like with Petra, Petra is supposed to be, um, Petra is supposed to be her mom's dog, but she's attached to Cindy, and then um, Tonka was Dad's dog, and he was attached to him, but he's also attached to Cindy now too. Because I remember when she got Tonka, or Dennis got Tonka, and he said to her, "You can't touch my dog. I don't want him getting attached to you." Blah blah blah. But later down the line, it's like he totally just kind of like, "Oh, go do this with him. Go take him for a walk. Go feed him. Go do this. Go do that." But anyway, that's getting off topic, off my memories of Duke. What other memories of Duke do I have? Well, Unlike the dogs that Cindy has today, Duke was always happy to see me, wagging his tail, and always gave him a treat. He loved giving treats. Back when I could walk better, when Cindy and I would go for walks, she would take Munchkin on his leash, and I would take Duke, and Duke would walk with me. Munchkin would walk with her, and her mom. Back then they had also Sheltie, and his name was Squirt, and he would walk with Sharon, her mom, and so we would go for walks together. He slept with me when I spent the night over at her house. Um, he always was on my bed with me when, or he would follow us downstairs and be with us when we were down in the basement playing and doing whatever until he couldn't. Till one day he was getting older and he was starting to get to the point where he was getting he had I think he had joint problems, I believe. Yeah. And he had to take some little baby aspirin just so he could kind of move because I think he was born with joint problems. But I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know how he got attached to me, but he did. What else? Oh, we always told people that my boyfriend, his name was Duke, and then we'd go like, well, my boyfriend has fur and four legs, and his name is Duke, or nickname Duke of Trouble, and he's Keyshound, and or I would also spend the night with her on New Year's Eve. He was around for a few New Year's Eves, and you know, my New Year's kiss, my New Year's kisses would be from this guy here. And then when he died in I believe it was 2014. I if I remember correctly, I think it was a dialysis day. I think. I don't I can't go back that far, but I believe it may have been a dialysis day. And and I had a cell phone, and Cindy messaged me and just said Duke died. Because I could remember a memory where the very last time he always wanted to follow us down the stairs. Him and Munchkin wanted to always follow Cindy and I down the stairs. And the very last time he came downstairs with us, he got to almost the bottom where he lost his balance and kind of he didn't roll. I didn't see what happened, but I think he kind of fell down the stairs. And so when he got like he wasn't it wasn't all the way the whole bottom of the steps, but it was almost he got to almost the very end where he slipped. He must have lost his balance because, like I said, he was getting older and it was getting harder for him to walk, and kind of slipped. And I don't think he majorly hurt himself, but he did fall, and he must have hurt his paw or something, and we heard him yelp, and then, oh gosh, buddy, we went over there to see if he was okay. He was okay. He was able to get up, but then we were like, I think we let him stay with us downstairs for a little bit, but then after that happened, I mean, and then when we went back upstairs, he was able to go back up fine. But after that incident, we had to close the gate between, so both he and Munchkin wouldn't be able to come down the stairs because they were getting older. It was harder for them both to walk. talk, and they would, Munchkin would be like, if he wasn't near Cindy, he would sit at the gate and bark. I don't remember if Duke did that too. Like I said, Cindy will have to do her own memories of Munchkin because she's got some stories she can tell. About Munchkin. Of course, I got my own too. I liked Munchkin too. He was a cutie. Yeah, I liked his nickname. I think it was Bunch Kid or something like that. And Duke's nickname was Duke of Trouble. I remember when we went over there first, when they first got him as a little puppy. I don't know how old he was. I think he may have came from a friend of theirs who bred Keyshounds. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Cindy for the facts, or watch it, or you can watch this video and you can comment down below. And if you can't, then we could just you could just tell me that. I think he came from a friend of theirs, but I remember going over there when I used to ride my bike over there when I used to live closer, and her mom brought him out on a leash as this cute little fluffy little puppy. I'm like, oh my gosh, he was so cute. I was like, wow. And he lived until, yeah, he lived for until he was 14. Yeah, because he was born in 2000. So, yeah, he lived for a good 14 years. And Keyshounds are medium-sized dogs, I believe. You don't see Keyshounds very often anymore. That breed. Just don't. But his nickname was Duke of Trouble. Like all the dogs in Cindy's house, he was spoiled rotten. He was supposed to be Dennis's dog, but I don't know why. Like I said, I didn't go over there every day, maybe every other day at the time, but somehow he got himself attached to me, and he was my furry, four-legged boyfriend, if you will. I miss him very much, but I have, oops, I have this, but I wanted to show you what he looked like, and it's very, very cute. But that is some of my memories of Duke, with a little bit of memories of Munchkin in the mix. Um, let's see. Do I have any other memories? Duke and I? Not really. I mean, we went on walks together. He kissed me on. I let him kiss me. I let him kiss me on a couple of New Year's Eves. Yeah, I gave him treats. He laid with me in bed at night when I would spend the night at Cindy's house, and yeah, so that's a little bit of my memories of Duke. He is now in heaven. I believe animals go to heaven just like us humans. And thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. This is the last day of March, so I'm trying to see how many videos I can get for the last day of March. So this was my other video idea about doing my memories of Duke. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. And if you want to participate in in and make a video of your memories of your your former animals or your fur babies that you had in the past, please feel free to participate. I'd love to watch your videos and hear what kind of memories you have of your fur babies. So thank you guys so much for watching. Oh yeah, Oh, and after my kidney transplant, we were still living over there behind Harvest Food, which was a little bit closer. And I couldn't go anywhere for a little bit. And so I think Cindy and our friend Anna came over and brought Duke and Munchkin to see me, and we sat out in the front yard of my apartment complex, and Duke came. She brought Duke over to see me. That's another memory too, and it was like during. I think it was during the summertime or something when it was. Yeah, was it? Yeah, believe it was. Well, it was still warm outside, and Duke was happy to see me then. I didn't have any treats to give him over at my house, but he was happy to see me, and Cindy did that for me. And that was nice because I couldn't come over there yet. I was still recovering from surgeries and things like that. So, yeah, that's another memory. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked my memories of Duke. Like I said, feel free to participate and do a video on the memories of your fur babies you had. I'd love to see them. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be blessed and be a blessing.